A special hello to all my fellow Batman mains and patient players out there. Welcome back to McFly, my little corner on the internet where I just sit around here and talk about video games and stuff. And in this one, yet again, we are here to talk about the future of Multiversus. We are about a week out from Season 5, and I would have expected some kind of trailer, an inkling of something by now. I don't know what it is with this game and not pre-planning. They like to release everything all at once, even just the day before, because I guess we're going to get an Into the Verse the Monday right before said release date. For anyone who hasn't been playing, February 4th is the date, or supposedly the starting date of Season 5. We just haven't seen anything official yet. Nothing but rumors, leaks, and that's why we're here. Now, right here, it's going to be a spoiler warning right from the top of the episode. If you don't want to see anything about Season 5, you want to be surprised the day before or the day of, you can click off now. We're going to be going over some things, mostly rumors, some confirmed leaks, still in that rumor department. I don't know. We're just going to talk about it all. But what I'm getting at is in this one, we're mainly going to be talking about the fighters and confirmed news, and then maybe a little ranting about it. I don't know. It just depends how I'm feeling at the time. And then I'm going to save all the other leaks, possibly the last leak video, until we get a big info dump on Season 5, but stay tuned for that. So without further ado, a like is always appreciated. Thank you to the channel members, and let's get into it. Jeez. Multiversus Season 5. Now, if you've heard anything about the season, it's probably one specific fighter. He even had an Easter egg in the original trailer for any keen eyes. And that character would be Arthur Curry himself, Aquaman. And I know a lot of people aren't too excited about that because we're 5 seasons in, and the game is kind of turning into a pseudo DC party. Or at least that seems to be the census for most of its players. Me, I'm a Batman main. I love Batman. DC's cool. I understand why they lean into DC. It's one of the biggest and most popular brands that they have. But I will say is they're just not the best at spreading them out. I think the only season where we didn't see a DC person was Season 2. But yes, apparently Aquaman is on the way, and he'll be released first for Season 5. Aquaman has basically been all but confirmed at this point. We have so much info on him besides actual gameplay. And usually one thing that can confirm a character in this game with leaks is if they have voice lines, which Aquaman has had leaked voice lines for months now. I don't even know how long. I can only hope he's going to be a tank, because we're probably overdue on a tank at this point, and he is a superhuman. We've also seen script in the files that he'll have a grab move, and he also has a pet octopus, kind of like Raven, how she has a pet raven. Again, take this all with a grain of salt. This is all just bits of leaks from all over, just put together, you know? And I'm even trying to keep it all organized on a card, but I'm doing a terrible job. Hopefully I'm keeping it together and you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. But like I said, we basically have had everything confirmed on this character besides actual gameplay. And I don't really have a model, but we have seen models in the maps in the past, so this is what we got. This is a statue from one of the maps, and I imagine he's going to look very similar to this. Why else would they use this model? It stands to reason that the Wonder Woman statue looks like Wonder Woman, so the Aquaman statue is going to look like Aquaman, right? With his trident and pet octopus, I'm sure he'll be doing some damage as a tank. I hope. And now just to back it up a little bit, I think the original Season 5 starting date, February 4th, is going to be starting with some form of Valentine's event because, you know, 'tis the season. We got Valentine's Day on February 14th, which is about a week and a half after the actual release date. And back in the original Multiversus beta, they actually had a little Valentine's event where you had to get these little candies and such, and then you traded them in. It was actually quite a grind. I don't think I got anything from it. I just remember the event itself. But I imagine with this repackage of the game, it's probably going to have like a much bigger event. More akin to what we're used to now, you know, 5 seasons in. So yeah, just going with seasons and such, I imagine we're going to be starting with a Valentine's event. But staying on the subject of Aquaman, like I said, we have had voice lines. And I can't play them for the video's sake because that's actual audio and that can get, you know, the stuff taken down. It's an official audio. But we do have subtitles, and in those subtitles, we have Arthur Curry saying happy birthday to someone, but we can never find the name. There's actually a couple scripts with happy birthday. And originally when these leaked, like I said, this all leaked maybe 6, 7, 8 months ago, probably back when Season 1 first started. This was just a big bunch of the leaks. And then once we got the actual leaks for Season 3, we found out we were getting a Batman birthday event. And I almost thought Aquaman was going to be released with Season 3, just because of that line. But then, you know, Season 3 came and went. We got Powerpuff Girls and Nubia. And I'm just wondering, why would he say happy birthday? I mean, maybe we'll have another Batman birthday next year. But then I got to Googling, and I'm not the biggest Superman fan. I was just wondering, you know, they like their DC parties. So let's stay in the line of DC. And I looked up Superman's birthday, and it happens to be February 29th. Which I know falls on a leap year, which is not this year. But Who's to say they're not going to have a Superman birthday event? Crazier things have happened, what can I say? Occasionally I'll play Superman, and I will collect skins for him. I really do like the black suit Superman. That's my favorite one. Mullet and all. But I think this would be really cool, and it would also fall in line with the DC party and the DC theme that this game is just taking a hold of. We could possibly have a Superman birthday event. Maybe earn some Superman skins, see some new ones. Maybe that's why they're saving this Superman skin that's been in the files forever. The only thing that makes this fall apart is that his birthday is on a leap year. It's not a leap year. I don't know. You know, they do like the fall releases, but then they don't. Well, I'll just have to wait and see. All right. Now it's time to talk about the elephant in the room, the big mystery that we've all been trying to figure out for the past weeks. Who is CO38? For anyone who's been following the leaks as of recently, we all know that fighter characters are prefixed with a CO and then a number. And then we've been staring at CO38 forever now. And it's just been blank. And apparently the new leaks are that CO38 is going to be the second character for Season 5. And now I wish I could say I dug deep for all this info or I went some kind of detective process. But no, none of that. I actually just went on Twitter and apparently there's this person, also MVS. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. They've just been doing a lot of Multiversus leaks and they've been right a lot in the past. And a lot of people hold their opinion in a high regard. So I've been following and paying attention. And at first they posted bunnies. And then they later confirmed that CO38 is Lola Bunny. And now, of course, it's all pretty much big news right now, but I want to talk about it. How excited is anybody for a Lola Bunny? At first, I think this could be cool, and I tried to think of a moveset. Maybe it's like a Bugs Light. Maybe it's Bugs, but with more basketball thrown in, considering she was made for Space Jam. I don't know. A lot of pictures have her with the basketball and the Space Jam outfit. Clearly, it's going to be a skin no matter what. I can't imagine why it wouldn't. But the question is that moveset. I just imagine she's going to have the kiss move like Bugs. Maybe she'll go in the ground. They're probably going to release that bunny map that we've seen in the past too. That'll go with the theme. Allegedly, you know, that only is if Lola Bunny is the second Season 5 character. Which again, I think is kind of cool, but I would much rather see Daffy. And I know we've seen leaks and animations for Daffy in the past, especially with the pre-build, you know, the alpha or the beta or whatever they call it in the past. I just think it's kind of funny that people have been screaming this one Looney Tune for almost years now, actually, when you think about it. And then they give us the Looney Tune with the shortest track record. And considering, again, Lola Bunny isn't that old, she's had many transformations. I'm just curious what the model will look like, what model they more go with. Of course, I come from the original Space Jam. I hope they go more with that model, but that's more 2D. I understand they have to do something with it. I will say, and I don't think I'm the only person who thinks this way, and it's kind of a secret hope of mine, just, you know, like in the back of my head while all this is going on. I will take Lola Bunny, but I just think it would be so cool if they just put some kind of dummy files in the game just to pull like a fast one on everyone, and then they just threw somebody else really cool in our face instead. You know what I'm saying? Like lay the breadcrumbs for like a Lola Bunny, because we haven't really seen much. It's more about just this confirmation on Twitter, and then everybody just parodying it from there on. So I don't know. I mean, it could just be a red herring. It could just be a grain of salt, like we always say. It could not be Lola Bunny. They could just pull a left field and pull somebody else out of the roster. I don't know. And that's really the gist on this one. I just wanted to say my thoughts on the matter. I was hoping to get some opinions from you guys. Multiversus Season 5. I just, you know, I'm just waiting to see anything official. And I kind of just want to rant a little bit. I think there's a little bit of a disconnect. Or like I said before, it's like, cool, Lola, but where are the ones people are really asking for? Are you guys cool with Aquaman, Lola Bunny? Or are you hoping for something more? I know I did a poll where I threw Daffy and Ben 10 in there. I just threw them in there because they're the most parroted ones that people have been wanting for I don't even know how long now. And at the same time, to the community, it's like the other side of the coin. We need to chill out because we've had some pretty awesome seasons when you think about it. Every season has had a heavy hitter, and this team, especially the ones that make the characters and the actual kit for the character, I'm sure they're working their asses off. The creativity is one of the biggest things when they release a character, and they're just shooting it all out at nines, man. Especially after a year of covering the game, there's one thing I have learned from hearing so many different opinions, and it's that WB has so many characters that they can't please everyone. It's just such a diverse fan base split between hundreds, I'll even say thousands of characters when you think about it. And when they're just doing 2 a season, and I know people want more than 2 a season, but that's a lot of work. You got to think about the workload. I don't know, like I said, it's a double-edged sword. I see both sides. But that's what I want to say to the community, if anything. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. chill out because the game is free. That's all I gotta say. Here's hoping that we have a good season 5, even just functionally, you know, because that's my biggest thing. I just want the game to work mechanically at the end of the day. Yes, we get all these events. Who cares about a free skin? We all complain about Velma skins left and right. I just want hitboxes to hitbox. I want moves to move. I want my speed back. I want my camera backed up. Ugh. Can't always get what I want. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, your thoughts on the matters down below. Be nice to other people's thoughts in the comments because everyone has a different opinion, like I said. But as always, thank you so much for watching. A like is always appreciated. And I will catch you out there in the multiverse.
A friend taught me this one.
Peanut butter jelly!
A friend taught me this one. A friend taught me this one.